My husband took everything in the divorce. The house. The savings. The car. Even the dog we once raised like a child. I didn't fight him. Not because I was weak, but because I was tired. Tired of explaining my worth to someone who only understood numbers. When the judge asked if I had anything to add, my ex-husband squeezed his lawyer's arm and smiled. He thought he had already won. I simply said, "No, Your Honor." And just like that, my marriage ended in less than 10 minutes. Outside the courthouse, the sky was gray, cold, empty, just like my hands. I had walked in married with a lifetime of memories, and walked out with a single handbag in silence. People think losing everything feels loud. It doesn't. It feels quiet. My name is Laura Bennett. I was married for 23 years. 23 years of cooking dinners that went cold. Listening to work stories I was never allowed to share mine after. Being told, "You're lucky. You don't have to worry about money." Lucky. That word haunted me. David, my husband, believed love was ownership. If he paid for it, it belonged to him. The house was his. The bank accounts were his. Even my time felt borrowed. When I once suggested a small art studio in the garage, he laughed. "Painting doesn't pay bills, Laura." So I stopped painting. Or at least, I stopped letting him see. The night before the divorce, I packed quietly. David sat on the couch, scrolling through his phone. "You're really doing this?" he asked without looking up. I nodded. "You'll regret it," he said calmly. "You don't know how hard the world is." I almost smiled. Because the truth was, I knew exactly how hard the world was. I had been surviving him for decades. The apartment I moved into smelled like old wood and forgotten dreams. One bedroom. One window. No dishwasher. But it was quiet in a different way. A peaceful way. That first night, I slept on the floor. And for the first time in years, I slept without fear. 3 weeks later, I received an email. From David. Subject line. Utilities transfer confirmation. Cold. Professional. Efficient. That was David's version of closure. What he didn't know, what he couldn't see, was that the night I left, I took something with me. Something he never noticed. Something he never valued. Something that would slowly change everything. I stood by the window, holding a small, worn notebook. My art journal. The one where I had drawn quietly for years. Hidden sketches. Silent dreams. Inside it was more than art. It was proof. Of patience. Of pain. Of a woman who never disappeared. Only waited. David